Welcome to the local ground. I welcome all of you on behalf of the KVYO officials. As we have discussed in the previous press conference, the schedule for the 65th KVSA meet was from 17th to 22nd of January. And our Chief Minister, Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Neiphiu Rio will grace the occasion as special guest. And this year we'll have a inaugural function here at the local ground. And it will start at 10 a.m. And that's how we will start. And the main attraction of that day will be under 16 wrestling meet. After that, we'll have a volleyball men and women match here in the local ground. Basketball, there will be 2 matches here in the local ground. That is the schedule for the first day. The changes that we have made for this event is the second day, the third day, and the fourth day. We scheduled 3 days as an athletic event that will take place for athletic events in the morning shift. And in the evening shift, we'll have the football match at the IG Stadium. So that's how it will go on. Indoor games, chess. Previously, in our previous games, we played at night. But this year, the chess will also be a day event. Likewise, the table tennis and the badminton will also start at 12 on the third day and the fourth day. And so we don't have much night event. But we introduce one late evening event, that is the football final. The football final that will be played on Friday, the 21st of January at the IG Stadium at 5 p.m. And that will be another attraction for the 65th KVSM meet. And the last day, as usual, we'll start here at 9. By 11:30, the cross-country race will start from TCP Gate. And it will proceed from TCP Gate to Rasa Point, to Pesilitie, to Don Bosco Higher Secondary School, Don Bosco College, to KAK BSF camp, to Sikazu, to Rasa Point again, and to local ground. And the closing, a very simple closing ceremony will start at 4:30 here at the local ground. And we hope and pray that if all of you can be present all the time, we'll be so happy. If not, also, if one of you can be present every day and report it and share the day events to our friends, to your friends, then that will be a very good gesture from your side, and we will welcome it. As we have informed you earlier, all the events will be managed and looked after by the professional organizations. For Nagaland Athletic Officials Club will look after it. The wrestling will be looked up after by the Kohima wrestling officials. The football will be overseen by Kohima Town Club. The volleyball will be overseen by Kohima District Volleyball Association. Basketball by Sun City Kohima. And badminton and table tennis, both by Kohima District Badminton Association and Table Tennis Association. And so that is how we are preparing. So far, physical works, almost 60% are done. And hopefully we will complete the physical work on time and we'll start our event as scheduled on Monday. For COVID pandemic, we cannot call a press conference earlier because we are waiting for district task force meeting. And I don't know whether I have informed you in our last press conference, but from last year we have informed all our KEL units to be vaccinated, all the players to be vaccinated. And we got a report that 100% are vaccinated. The players are vaccinated, the coaches are vaccinated. And our players and the coaches are already in biobubble. They already set up a camp where all the players and managers and the coaches are put up there. For practice, they come to a ground, they practice, and they go back to their camp. That is how we are maintaining a biobubble. And for the whole event, we made a mandatory to all the spectators to wear their mask, as well as the KEL contingent when they march in, we made mandatory to all to wear a mask. Social distancing, and we will try our best to maintain all the SOPs laid down by the government. Since this is an outdoor event, social distancing may not be very applicable, but on our part, we will play our role to always inform the spectators to wear their mask always. And we will put up sanitizer in and around the ground where the spectators can use the sanitizer, as well as we will put up some water stand where they will wash their hand whenever they feel like it. And so that is how we are following the protocols laid down by the state government as well as DTF. And all the committees set up, we are playing their roles. And here in local ground, because of the rain, yesterday and day before yesterday, we cannot do much. But today, almost all the physical work will be done and the preparation will be ready. IG Stadium, almost everything has been set up. And indoor stadium, since the place is already set up, we'll just put up our banners and so on, and it will be ready to use for the whole event. And so we are ready with it, and we want to inform you that. And once again, no, we have cut down the invitation part. And we are just calling the a small group, or we are just sending a very small invitation card, because the rostrum is not that big enough, and we cannot violate the protocols laid down by the state government. But at the meantime, we are sending our, though we send our invitation card in a very small number, we cannot just limit the number to the organizations whom we are inviting. So we are welcoming, we are expecting a big VIP again in the meantime. But that will also be a mandatory where they will always wear a mask. That will be a mandatory for all. Whether VIP, whether invitees, whether spectators, whether sportsperson, we will make mandatory for all to wear a mask. No. For Kohima Village Sports Association meet, we don't sell any tickets. It's just an open event. And we welcome anyone, everyone who are willing to come. But everyone should wear their mask. That is a mandatory.
How are the number of participants?
Yes, yes. This is a sporting event, and since all of them are in biobubble, we at least expect at least 150 sportsperson from every KEL. So from 500 to 600 sportsperson will participate in our event. That is excluding our coaches and managers. Just inclusive means it will come up around 700 to 1,000, the management included. Mixed relay, and we have included 5,000 meter race for men and 4 into 400 mixed relay and triple jump women. We introduced 3 new events. Yeah, 5,000 meter race men, 4 into 400 mixed relay race, and triple jump women. Those 3 events we have added. I just want to share one more thing. During COVID time, you all have seen that the local ground is like a forest. Grass are grown, and then it was half of the ground, no, 2/3 of the ground will be covered with grass. And we cleaned it up, we leveled it, and we will be using this ground. Not this ground alone, we'll be using IG Stadium as well as indoor stadium. The government indeed has put up the resources in setting up all these grounds and indoor facilities. But maintaining part, government had to look after it, because maintaining part, they don't do much. And even organization and association is about to use whether local ground, IG stadium or indoor stadium. That particular association had to take care of everything. They had to maintain everything. And I think it's also part of the role for the government to at least play a role in maintaining the facilities. So we appeal the government to maintain our few sports facilities that are set up, not just in Kohima, the other district also. They should maintain it.
We will be passing the torch from Thevokemouzie, Kohima Village, where the first meet of Kohima Village Sports Association was held. 8 of the torch bearers will be passing the torch till the Khuochiezie main gate, north gate. From there, the individual champion will carry the torch till the rostrum, and from here the wrestling champion will then carry the torch till the cauldron to lead the torch. So there is one of a tradition that we follow at every meet. So again, that will spice up our KVSA meet. Also, as stated in our last press statement, we were planning to give a traditional gate pulling ceremony, which we have entrusted our student community. But owing to the SOPs and the pandemic, the participants from our student community, the age group doesn't fall under the vaccination age group. So we are in a position to skip the item for this year meet.
It is altogether 10 torch bearers. Altogether 10 torch bearers. 18 North Gate and 2 here.
Yeah. 8 veterans, torch bearers, and yes, and 2 recent champions. The individual champion and the wrestling champion.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 10 in Global Chapter, and for Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter.